Legend Total War here, and today we've got a Saving a Disaster battle playing as Skarbrand, where we've actually got a larger army than Skarbrand. However, his army is basically a direct counter to ours. So Kossar spam is pretty damn good in the early game, but it does have a couple of weaknesses. It is not good at dealing with armored units, and it's not great at dealing with a lot of cavalry spam. And that's exactly what we're kind of dealing with here. Gorby's chariots have loads of armor, they're anti-infantry, and they're really good at disrupting your lines to basically just stop them from shooting. We do have a little bit of crowd control here. These two guys here are on a bear, she's not, and this is, you know, an elemental bear here. Big problem with this, though, is that Skarbrand is just going to hone in on that and kill that in a couple of seconds. Basically, what we need Skarbrand to do is either come at us really, really early so that we can shoot him and just kill him quickly, or we need to just tie him down with, like, garbage infantry, because he's not the best at killing loads of entities. But yeah, his extreme weapon strength means that he will take down an elemental bear in a couple of seconds. And that's a lot of bounce of power lost for nothing. Anyway, let's jump in here and see what we can do. This is one of those situations where checkerboard is absolutely essential. If we don't use it, there's no way we can win. Because we also have to deal with those summons. And checkerboard formation will really give us the best possible chance, because it is an anti-melee formation. It makes dishing out damage to the army in melee as slow as possible. It gives all archers the maximum amount of, like, firing rate without obstruction. It makes summoned units almost impossible to get in and disrupt them, because no matter where they summon from, somebody will be able to shoot them because there's gaps in the line. The only weaknesses to checkerboard formation are when you're dealing with ranged and magic. Because of the square formations that you're using, any spells that pop down, like any vortexes, will just destroy it. Whereas if you went a long, thin formation, vortexes just won't do as much damage. Same thing with artillery. Artillery doesn't do much damage if you're in a wide formation. But we don't have to worry about any of that here. So we'll go in lines of 5. There's 7 in that. Okay, never mind. No, it's 6, sorry. Can't count. Okay. Now, when you're... like, the bounce power isn't that bad, but it's more about being directly countered here. If we just be like, oh, bounce power is easy, I should have no problem, AI dumb, you're gonna get fucking wrecked in this situation. You gotta recognize sometimes when you're going up against something that you're just not equipped to deal with. So the checkerboard formation has to be pretty damn clean. Alright, that's about as clean as I think we're gonna get it. I'll try to keep as many of your units alive, but I'm just going to focus on winning the battle. There's no retreat from here, he's already retreated. So, look, individual Kossars can easily be replaced. Try to keep the heroes alive for the most part. Alright, Kastalta needs to go and try to get some of their attention straight away. We don't want the entire army to hit us at the same time. Ideally, the best thing to have happen is to bring Skarbrand over here first, but the Gorby's chariots, even if we can lure Skarbrand over here, the Gorby's chariots won't be far behind, so it just depends if Skarbrand takes the bait. We need to get as far back into the corner there as possible, which will help prevent being flanked and reduce the amount that we'll need to turn around if need be. Okay. Now, wherever Skarbrand is, keep this fucking bear away from it. Keep all single entities away from it. But the thing is, these two here can kind of outrun Skarbrand. He's faster than them, but yeah, he can kind of. Yeah, see, Skarbrand's coming in nice and early. This is what I like to do a lot of the time. Try to get the Lord out here nice and early, because the AI can't resist Lord sniping. Okay. We might get hit a little bit, but that's okay. Bringing Skarbrand in early is really, really good. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Come on. This is worth it. This is worth it. Come at me, you bitch. Yeah, it's worth it. We can heal. We're just gonna totally offload on him as quickly as possible. Yeah, he's fucking me up. It doesn't matter. Come on. Sometimes you gotta make a sacrifice to get a big fish. Get that big ass over here. Keep him away from them. Because they just can't resist the general. See, that didn't do very well. Okay, here he comes in. Do we have any good spells? Nah, not against this. And now, wish I had something to slow him down. Yeah, he's going for the bloody bear. But look how much damage has been done to him. That's gonna hurt. Get the fucking bear out of there. He's just obstructing them. Come on. We gotta take Skarbrand out now. Alright, taking Skarbrand out early is really the best thing that we could have done. Now we just got to deal with the these guys over here. The Gore-Beast chariots. Now, Gore-Beast chariots aren't great against bears, so we can mostly just try to hold them back. But they, they're not even trying to fight them, so that kind of makes sense. Yeah, they kind of wreck them real quick. That's okay. From an individual balance of power point of view, the Gore-Beast chariots aren't worth... Sorry, the Kossars aren't worth anywhere near as much as the Gore-Beast chariots. Don't worry about those fireballs. Really not more important than getting rid of these goddamn Gore-Beast chariots. If we can get rid of all of them relatively quickly... We get everyone shooting, don't we? Try to deal with that. That's it. Escort them off the battlefield. Good. Just get him out of here. Okay, you. I want you to hit Blizzard on those Bloodletters of Khorne while they're busy fighting that. Okay, so far so good, I think. Definitely taking some damage. Okay, let's try to get rid of the Blood Shrine of Khorne because otherwise it just regenerates really quickly. Got this. No, might help a little bit. Try to, get the melee infantry to blob up around the Chaos Warriors of Khorne. Just because they're slow. If we can delay them from coming here as long as possible, that would be ideal. Good, that one's about to disintegrate. Nice, nice, nice. Keep focusing on the Gore-Beast chariots. Don't worry about the Warriors of Khorne. Maybe even the Bloodletters of Khorne, that'd be a good idea. And let's pop this down here. Okay, let's overcast it. That requires line of sight. Don't think it's going to be good. Bounce of Power is looking good. And there's the army losses. The only reason we won this battle is because we lured Skarbrand over here at the start of this. If we didn't do that, he would have had his... Like, while all of our archers were busy shooting at other targets and getting run over by Gore-Beast chariots, Skarbrand would have just had a field day picking on the elemental bear. So some units definitely took pretty bad damage here, but I don't think anybody actually got wiped out. Oh, what the fuck? I guess we don't. Oh, they're just immediately disintegrating. Because, we should try to run down as many of these guys as possible. Because, one of the annoying things here is that the Gore-Beast chariots, they took a lot of damage, but not that many of them actually got killed. So you can see that one there. Look how damage it is, and it's still at maximum. They'll be at full health on the campaign map. We've got to get rid of that. Alright, the archers, they are faster than the Chaos Warriors, of course, but they're not going to catch up. Let's try to get rid of these guys here. Another good thing about the checkerboard formation is it actually requires a minimal amount of micros so you can focus on your heroes. Come on, guys. Well, the elemental bear is actually in better shape now than it was at the beginning of the battle. We should probably use this. Wasn't really going to be good against the Gore Beast chariots, and that's what we really had to focus on. Sometimes using abilities on the wrong units is better to just not use the abilities at all. And it was so crucial that Skarbrand get knocked out at the start. Come on. Why don't use Fireball? Yeah, it'll do like 20 damage. Maybe. Let's have a look. Let's see how much damage it does. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, just keep trying to just get a little bit of extra kills. It'll just make it a little bit easier to finish this army off next turn. Come on, a little bit more, a little bit more. Move that bear ass. There we go, good boy. There we go. I'm not too concerned about the Chaos Warriors of Khorne. They did the least amount of damage to us. It was all the Gore Beast chariots. Skarbrand did do a bit of damage, but that was only to single entities, and in many ways the single entities are actually in better shape than they were going into this, just because of their ability to heal. Managed to wipe out 2 units of Gore Beast chariots. This is the annoying thing when dealing with them. They take so much damage and then just leave the battlefield, and you got to deal with them again next turn. There's just not that many demons in that army, because normally if you're going up against a demon faction, you just need to win the battle, then most of their army is destroyed just because of the army losses. But that's not the case here, because he brought actually quite a lot of mortal units. It's a lot of loot. I'm assuming you're gonna have good replenishment rate, and this money could really help you out.
Nothing more.
But yeah, no units got wiped out. There was some pretty close calls there, though. So yeah, just in future reference, when you're going up against an enemy that it's probably about evenly matched, but they've got a tactical advantage over you, like units that you really don't want to deal with. If they've got fast units and slow units, they can only move as fast as the slowest person, but they will usually, like, just drool over the possibility of sniping your lord. They love doing it. So if you give them the opportunity to do that, they will oftentimes be lured into a complete trap, which is what we did there. Now, it was really important that Skarbrand was really close to the Lord. If he wasn't, he would have actually backed off, which would have been really bad. It would have been all for nothing if he had backed off. Which is why I allowed Kostalton to take damage in the arse, which he ended up at full health anyway. Like I said, it didn't matter. And then we have a look over here. How much did you replenish? Yeah, a good amount. Kislev's got a really good replenishment rate. And we need to finish this off. How did you go leveling him up? Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, it's fine here as well. Cool, and this one is pretty close to getting a bear. Cool, you haven't done any of the souls. That's fine, I don't know who gives a crap. Did you get... No, you haven't gone into the realm of Slaanesh yet. Missing out on a few goodies there. How you going with the race? Oh yeah, you're doing fine. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's finish this one off here. Just so that we're done with them for good. I'm not going to worry about leveling up. Let him do that. None of the levels up there are going to matter too much. Definitely shouldn't auto-resolve that. So it turns out they've got 3 summoned from Beyonds. Alright, now there's only 5 units. If we merge them all together, essentially 4 units of Gore Beast Chariots. What we need to do here is make sure that the damaged units are at the back. I may need to withdraw them because they might summon on top of that. Because we don't want to lose any units, otherwise you're just going to... Then again, Castelton can recruit pretty much for free. But then again, you want to retain that experience. It's what keeps them in the fight just that little bit longer. So... Nice. They retained their checkerboard formation. That's a nice, nifty little thing. So what we should do is take the damaged units. No, that one's okay. Let's think that one. Yeah, these ones... Put more of them in here. We want to... Like, this is an easy win, but we just want to try to make sure that our damage units don't take any additional damage. Yeah, it should be fine. Should be fine. Put them in there. We should still be able to handle this, no problem. Okay, it might even be better. Oh god, not to face the wrong way. To spread out a little bit more, making it more difficult for the Gore Beast Chariots to pin down multiple units at a time. Maybe we should be on the other side. Otherwise, we're just going to lure them to the units that we don't want to get damaged at all. Because there's... The weird thing about... Oh, there's a ghost dog. Weird thing about Warhammer, or just the new Total Wars in general, sometimes it's better to take more casualties in total, if it means spread out casualties, than to have, like, focused damage on a couple of units, because your downtime will be a lot higher. It'll take longer to get back up to full strength if a couple of units are damaged, rather than everybody took a little bit of damage, which is what we're trying to do here. Okay. That should be fine. I'll need to move back a little bit, but that should be fine. Once again, let's try to get Castelton to get their attention.
Moving.
Maybe even take out some of the Gore Beast Chariots before they get here, because he's pretty good at sorting them out. Spoke too soon, maybe. Yeah, he's managing it. He's managing it. This time we don't need to individually wipe out their units. We just need to get the win. Okay, he's about to get attacked by infantry. Let's get moving. That's it. That's really good there. You're going too far over this way. Good, that essentially did no damage. Good, Castelton almost got rid of that unit. Yeah, try to keep it tied down. Good, this is really the ideal sort of situation with these 20 units. Have them come in early and get bogged down with large units. Oh, they really didn't want to fight it, but they didn't get much of a chance. A little bit of friendly fire there, but that's okay. Okay, stop firing. Is it shattered? This is going to cause friendly fire. Let it go. And then just keep an eye out for the next Corn portal. Come Come on, get rid of it. Get rid of it, then I can use the fireball. Because yeah, this is a low priority. We've got to be focusing on the Gore Beast chariots. Yeah, do that now. Alright, if it's broken, that's good enough. Yeah, one of the annoying things about casting a fireball is that he has to be standing perfectly still. But if you can shoot a fireball down like the sideways, oh, that's a good place for the bloodletters. Because yeah, they're not good against big old bears. They're anti-infantry. This is why I was didn't really want to use that one. It would be good to use it now because the elemental bears, their melee attack, actually that one's not too bad. Still would have been good to boost it by 40 points. Yeah, that's another thing when dealing with Gore Beast chariots. When they have not consistent speed, sometimes you're going to get a bit of friendly fire. Doesn't matter that much, just got to get rid of them. Alright, I want everybody firing on that fuckhead there. I'll try to keep him distracted with the Patriarch, but he seems to be a bit stuck. Yep, he's good old stuck Aruni there. Get that one out of there. Stupid shits. This is why you don't give friggin' attack orders. Fucking stupid. Come on, get him out of there. Yeah, he's just totally stuck on those damn corpses there. Come on, he's moving inch by inch. There you go. Just keep him distracted now. Ugh, that was a reasonably good summoning of that. Right on top of that unit. So this we got him distracted. This one here's taking a lot of damage. Yeah, those summons are really annoying. Yeah, just distract him somewhere else. I got an idea. Let's move these out. They might actually send some units to go and attack it. You can just... you can just leave. This one here, these guys are taking too much damage. You stay in there a little bit because you're single and see we can heal you. I think they just got the army losses. Alright, cool, and then we'll come in for a bit of a heal. Alright, so 2 units, actually 3 units, took a fair bit of damage, but we tried to minimize casualties as much as possible there. Don't need to run them down, they're all dead now. Oh, God damn it, you need you to come back here. But yeah, the main purpose of this is keeping the army integrity alive as much as possible. And the Elemental Bear did a decent job of just holding them back. Yeah, I know didn't use this ability here, but it's just... this one's job was just holding them back, not necessarily to dish out damage. Sometimes using abilities can actually cost you the battle if you're not careful. Use them in the wrong situation. Just because you've got an ability doesn't mean you have to use it. Like, for example, the Crown of Command. Not that it's bad or anything, it's just... we just don't need it as Kislev. Anyway, that's all the heals I've got. Because, yeah, with the Crown of Command, if you use it on an already broken unit, you actually keep them in the state of broken. It doesn't rally them. It's actually kind of stupid. It's only really useful for really low leadership units that are going to instantly break, but Kislev kind of doesn't have any of that because they get 30 seconds of unbreakable anyway. And let's get you some more money. Alright, so hopefully you don't have to worry about Skarbrand for a little while there. But you might want to think about upgrading at least 2 Kossars with spears just in case that comes back again. But then again, I probably wouldn't. So we handled that. Now you got to continue dealing with your other problems, namely the Legion of Chaos. Campaign seems to be going okay. Yeah, okay at best. We'll see how we go. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.